All right, we're headed down to Kitty Trail again. This is the trail that goes from the bottom to the top of Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga. It's a cool day. It's blue skies, but temp's about 30 degrees, so we're having a bit of a cold wave come through. Today will be Kathy and I, and we're going to be attempting a double ascent. So what that means is we're going to go all the way up to the top, go all the way back to the bottom, have a lunch, go all the way back up to the top, go all the way back to the bottom. That's roughly equivalent to about 2,500 feet of ascent. The important point of that is that, like even the first, if you're heading down from Amicalola to Springer Mountain on the AT, you're going to be doing about 8 miles and about 2,500 feet. I think it's a little over 2,500 feet. So this is going to be similar to that. And the question is I haven't done anything. I've done, I think the max is a little over 1,800 feet. And that was tough. But then I didn't take a break. I didn't have not a significant break. So that we're going to see if we stop for 20 minutes to take a lunch, does that rejuvenate you enough? Does that rest you enough to where you could just go and do it again? And if we can do 2,500 feet in one day, and I feel like, well, we can do the rest of the AT. I can build trail legs to do 3,000 or 4,000 feet as we go, but I need to be able to do, in my mind, 2,500 feet from day one. So that's what we're going to try to do today.
Time to get crispy. All right, we're about 3/4 of the way up. Definitely feeling it. We're doing all right. And yeah, nice to see some signs of spring coming out. Trees are budding out more. Catch you at the top. All right, we're a little over 900 feet up, and it's kicking my butt. I don't know about this idea of doing this twice. We'll see. It's a lot. Just trying not to die. All right, now we're about 1,050 feet up. Not dead, but tired of climbing. Whew. As always, I don't know if the video picks up how steep this is. It's probably 40 degrees, maybe 35. All right, we knew it was cold when we started. It was actually frozen, iced over. All right, we're at the top of Sunset Rock, which is pretty much near the top of Lookout Mountain. So we've done 1,300 and something, 22 feet of elevation climb in not too long. It's under 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, something like that. Haven't looked. So yeah, this is where we're at. We're gonna start descending down on our first descent. Probably stop. We were gonna stop and have a little snacky snack here, but it's really cold up here. Like it showed the ice, and yeah, it's freezing. So gotta stay crispy. All right, we're back in the car and having our lunchtime snacky snack. All right, so Kathy has called our lunchtime snacky snack pathetic. I was in a hurry this morning, and I made a sandwich that has basically just a slice of vegan cheese and some vegan mayo. So that's all. It is sad, but I brought chips.
All right, we're getting ready for ascent number 2. Let's see if we can do this. We just finished our snacks, and yeah, we've been here like 10-15 minutes, and well, enough time to rest, and we'll see how we do.
All right, starting round 2, ascent number 2.
Number 2.
We're gonna do number 2. All right, we can tell you that climbing this up the second time is not something I really want to be doing. I think we're about 1,400 feet of climbing at this point. But after sitting in the car and having our snack, I think my legs are like not happy that we weren't done. I think my legs are ready for a burger and a beer. But nope, for some reason we're hurting ourselves, so we just keep going up the mountain again. If you know me, you know it's bad when I got leaves stuck to the end of my pole and I don't care. I'm just gonna keep walking. All right, we passed 1,736 feet of elevation gain. I think my personal best is somewhere around 1,850. I'm pretty sure we've already passed Kathy's personal best, which was 14 something. So yeah, still going. It's not easy, but we're still going. All right, we're like 3/4 of the way up the mountain on our second ascent. We're at a little over 2,200 feet. I tell you, it's not easy, but we can keep going. Kathy's way ahead of me. It's not stopping her totally. She had to stop to pee, but almost couldn't get back up because her legs wouldn't let her. I know legs are tired, and she's got the mental fortitude to keep going, which is impressive. You know, like they say that 90% of this is mental, 10% physical. My legs are going to disagree with me right now, but definitely not easy. And yeah, so my goal, I'm not so sure I need to make it all the way to the top for the second ascent. My goal was to make it to 2,500 feet of elevation. So that's what I'm shooting for. It just doesn't quit. We keep going up, climbing. 2,300. Still climbing. This trail right now reminds me of when you're in one of the lines at Disneyland and you think you're near the end, and it turns and it just keeps going. So, yeah. And going. And going. All right. We're at the top of Sunset Rock, near the top of Lookout Mountain. And we did 2 ascends successfully. So cool. So Sunset Rock is in the bag.